All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel. And I'm not sure what I'm going to title this lesson, but pretty much going into Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his New World Order economic system, right, which he wishes to push forward to the forefront very soon in the near future with the collapse of his dollar, all right, which is ultimately by design, all right, because going into Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, his power structure, a big part of his power structure, going to his system, has to do with economics, okay, economics and military, all right, politics and war. They tie together because this is how the beast rules the world, okay? Because when you go into the book of Revelations, all right, you read about the 10 horns and the 7 heads, all right? The 10 horns, all right, the understanding has been given unto us by our teachers through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, speaking of Apostle on down, that those 10 horns is modern day EU, the European Union, all right? And the original name for the European Union was what? The EEC, the European Economic Community, okay? And as you can see right here, you have the number 10, all right? So this is how this devil, okay, by his wisdom, he controls the planet Earth by the control of the resources, okay? Because you cannot have a military without wisdom, all right? By his wisdom, how he's gotten rich, okay? And this is, again, what's happening is not going over his head. He knows what he's doing, okay? Because at the same time, the dollar's collapsing. What? We're in the midst of World War III. Okay, it ties together. Again, this is how the beast rules the world. Okay, this is Ezekiel 28, and I'll start at the top, verse 1. The point is 3, but Ezekiel 28, verse 1. The word of the Lord Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus. All right, the modern day prince of Tyrus is Esau. All right, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, Bahashim Yahushai, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man. Okay, because this man is being exposed. All right, but he's so proud. Okay, the pride of that heart hath deceived thee. Okay, and not God. Okay, you're a man, you're not God. Though thou set thy heart as the heart of God. Okay, he has a God complex. Okay, like Apostle Gabar always says. All right, states, and it's true because he thinks he can do everything better than Yahweh Shai. He can make a better bird, a better fish, a better horse, better air, better water. Okay, better everything. Okay, he thinks he's gonna do that by digitizing everything. Okay, that's how he's gonna reach his immortality, okay, digitally, okay, by his technology. All right, that's why he's so proud. His technology, okay, and his technology takes wisdom. Okay, a gun is technology, that's wisdom. Okay, that's how he's been able to rule, by his sword is technology. Okay, you know, here, this is verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. All right, there is no secret that they can hide from you. Okay, so what is happening with the collapse of the dollar, okay, World War III being stirred up, you got conflicts here and there. Right, he knows what's going on. Okay, all right, things that are going on throughout the internet, he knows that. He knows what's going on. Okay, and he knows that the prophets are on the scene. Okay, it says, behold, that are wiser than Daniel, because thinking about the time of Daniel, he was wiser than all of Nebuchadnezzar's court. Okay, all the soothsayers, the sorcerers, the witches, the warlocks, okay, the stargazers, the astrologers. All right, Daniel was wiser than all of them, and he was the only one that could interpret Nebuchadnezzar's dream or vision. Okay, but it says thou art wiser than Daniel. How is he wiser than Daniel? Because of his technology. We just talk about knowledge shall be increased. Okay, the Lord blessed him. Okay, with left hand side wisdom. Okay, but I'll continue reading. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Oh, let me get real quick. Thought deep. This whole chapter is good, but the point, Psalm 64 verse 6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Okay, so all this research, this wicked wisdom, it costs money. Okay, this RFID chip mark the beast system, all right, it costs money. Okay, it costs money to put forth these projects and these mad scientist projects. Okay, with these thermonuclear missiles, that costs money. Okay, how did he do that? Because he controls the resources. He has the wealth of the earth. Okay, and he has that by his wisdom. Okay, he's very cunning. Okay, he's very subtle, very deceptive. Okay, and he tricked the whole world into rulership. Okay, it says they accomplished a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay, this stuff, you know, I'm gonna go into the spirit power Yahawah, go into blockchain. Okay, you know, how he wishes to push out this new system is it's madness. Okay, it's ultimately confusion. Okay, but it's very confusing. Okay, you know, but it's deep. All right. But, you know, it's really a deep ditch because this is ultimately just rebellion technology. This is, rebellion technology. Because you go into the Apple, okay, the company Apple, their logo was a bitten apple, okay? And that represents the rebellion, okay, the serpent, okay? You know, this is serpent technology, okay, rebellion, all right, with these philosophies. This is anti-YAHAWASHI technology, okay? Both the inward thought of every one of them both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, okay? So, and again, it's really just a deep ditch, okay? You know, because, you know, it's ultimately getting them set up to be destroyed because the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, right? The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, all right? So it's just better to fear the Lord, all right? But going back to Ezekiel 28, it says, Ezekiel 28 in verse 4, with thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, okay? So going into his wisdom, okay, wisdom is the principal thing, okay, you know, therefore with all that get understanding, okay, so that's how he's been able to get so rich, okay, by his wisdom, okay. You know, you go into this cryptocurrency thing, all these acronyms, you know, I was looking it up earlier, you know, the beats, the BCM, the XRP, all this XMR, I don't know what the hell this stuff is. I best believe that this devil, you know, he's all into this stuff, okay, you know. And even our people, I heard somebody at work talking about this. I'm like, I'm puzzled, you know. But all this is going to get you destroyed, all right? But here, Ezekiel 28 in verse 5. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, right? So traffic, think about highways, okay? It's transporting of resources, of goods. Every day, 24/7, you have, what, semi-trucks passing by, okay? People going to and fro to work, all right? Merchandise, traffic, trade, all right? That's how he's became rich, okay? The economics, all right? You know, and then going to planes, you got air traffic, you got boat traffic, okay? You know, and you know, thing about what's happening now is his internet. You know, he has internet traffic, all right? You got internet traffic, right? And, you know, that's how you can purchase things on Amazon, all right, with the click of a button, okay? You know, so this is how we're going to become even richer, all right? Is by putting everything on the internet, the internet of things, putting your microwave on the internet, and ultimately putting you on the internet, okay? And so he can scan you like a bag of chips, okay? So here, Ezekiel 28 verse 5, by thy wisdom and by thy great traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So that's how that's why he's so proud, okay? He's so proud, okay? Because he lies, rapes, robs, steals, and he just gets richer and richer and richer, all right? But that's why he's gonna receive a very, 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 very harsh judgment, right? And rightfully so. We just say in Revelation 18 chapter, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. Okay, this place has been established by blood and wickedness. Okay, you know, going to Esau, Edom in his what's the word? The stock market. The original stock was what? Slaves. Okay, so that's what he's doing now. Okay, but he does it. He's perfected it. Okay, so it just goes over you people's heads. Okay, you know, and you just further just fall into his hand. That's why his scripture says, "One for the elect's sake, no flesh should be saved." This devil is mad. All right, but going into what I found out going into blockchain. All right, but here's a Phoenix. You have you know, this is the article came out in 1988. All right, you see here it's 2018. All right, you have companies right here that have that same logo, right? You got Stellar, you got Phoenix Coin, you got Phoenix Coin, Icon. Okay, it looks like the same exact thing right there because again, this has all been planned. You got Bitcoin Phoenix. It's not on accident. Okay, you know, and going to blockchain, get a quick understanding of blockchain. All right, because this is going into the grapho. Okay, you know, so how is he gonna do all this? Digitize everything is gonna be by the binary system. Okay, this is how he digitizes everything. Okay, a binary system, you can look that up, is pretty much a language of codes which consists of ones and zeros. Okay. And again, going into Esau's madness, right? You know, but the Lord gave him wisdom, all right? But here, blockchain, a system in which a record of transactions made in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies are maintained across several computers that are linked in a peer-to-peer network. Okay, this is going into him trying to make himself as God on the earth, and he's going to be on top of this network, okay? Where he's in everything, all your thoughts when you're breathing, how many times you blinked, okay? He wants all the information digitized, okay? So he can what? Make himself as God on the earth, okay? Make himself above God, okay? Control the weather, okay? Control everything, migration patterns, all right? Everything he wants to control, okay? His man is mad, okay? But this is what he wants to do, and he can show. It's not like, when someone talks shit, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But this man has a plan, okay? And he's well into it, and he's very close, all right? But he's very far because those are disappoint him, all right? He thinks he's about to fill his belly, all right? But here, let me just get it, okay? Revelation 13, and I'll start at verse 16. All right, Revelation 13 and 16, he calls it all, both small and great. How is he gonna call it all? Because this world is being funneled to his plan, funneled right into his mouth, okay? And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So why are you people worried about the games, worried about the Lakers, worried about all this folly? This devil is closing in on you, stupid people, okay? All right? And the prophets of the Lord are the only people warning you, okay? And there's people out there that know about the chip and the truth, okay? But ultimately, the Lord's not dealing with them, okay? The Lord's dealing with his prophets, all right? This is verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so we'll get into all that. So we'll go into the word mark, okay? So you can't really explain this. You can't buy or sell, okay, save you had the mark, okay? You cannot participate in society. You cannot make transactions. You can't go into economics, okay? This chip is gonna have all your information on it, your license, your everything, okay? So without this, you can't work, you can't get paid, you can't do nothing, okay? You're gonna be outcasted, all right, and thrown in an internment camp, all right, where a lot of people are gonna get beheaded, all right, that don't take that chip, all right? But here, going into Mark, all right, let's get into it really quick, if I may. So Mark, all right, the Greek word for mark is charagma. You have to go into words. Charagma, all right, charagma is a stamp and imprinted mark, all right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right, and it's not one Antichrist, there's many, okay? Anti-YAHAWASHI, you're against the will of YAHAWASHI. All right, and taking that chip is against the will, and that's going to get you destroyed. Read Revelation the 14th chapter, you're going to be destroyed, all right? The mark branded upon horses. So again, you're going to be able to be scanned like a bag of chips, okay? You scan your bread, you scan your water, you're going to be able to be scanned, okay? Because this is how this devil is going to make you fully in servitude towards him, okay? When you eat a bag of chips, that bag of chips serves what? The person that bought it, okay? This devil literally purchased you, okay? Things carved, sculpture, graven work, okay? So charagma, the charagma is the actual device, okay? Whether it be a chip or whatever it is, because now Esau has technology, he has nanotechnology, he has things that, without the naked eye, you can even see, okay? So this chip could be even smaller than a grain of rice, okay? It could be like a postage stamp, okay? He has things like out there like that, but like you have with technology, it advances over time, so like when the iPhone 10 came out, it was already in the works for a while. That technology was already available. It wasn't able to be massively produced, okay, in a costly and effective way. All right, so this chip you see now, that's pretty much like the version 1. Okay, like you have iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4. You're gonna have chip 1, chip 2, chip 3. Okay, and everybody's gonna be lining up like they do for Jordans for chips. Okay, and this is Esau's imagination. Okay, so the charagma is the actual device. All right, so the charax, and we can do a quick Google search. Charax, root word of charagma is charax. Is a pale palisade, a stake, pretty much a piercing instrument. Okay, this piercing instrument is gonna pierce your skin and put in that device. Okay. So it's used for piercing, okay? All right, so you can do your own research on this, okay? Look up, I'll just do it really quick, okay? RFID chip. Quick, easy Google search, all right? What they call the RFID chip, the NFC chip is, you put that thing in your skin, you're through, okay? So here, this is the actual device. This is the charagma, all right? There you go, boom. RFID chip instrument. Trying to keep this some good timing. So, okay, look, see, look, they got chips that look like postage stamps, right? But here, where's a good picture? Instrument. Come on, here's a good one. Here's a better one. Here, there you go. You see that piercing instrument? That's the pale palisade. That's the charax. And then that's gonna shoot. What's gonna shoot through is that instrument, the chip. all right, which is the mark of the beast. And look, it says COVID-19 Information Center. Why is this there? Because it's all part of his plan. This is conditioning of the people, okay? You have no choice. That's what he's forcing you to think. You have no choice. That's why you can't go into a mall. You got hand scanners and forehead scanners. Come on, you know, this is that time, all right? But yeah, there you go. So going into the root word of Karax is the grapho, all right? That's the blockchain, okay? Via the binary system, all right? This is how you can scan stuff, all right? And it can pop up on the internet, okay? You scan it, and boom, there it is. All the information pops up, okay? That's via the grapho, and that's gonna be on that chip, okay? It says to express in written characters, the binary system, okay? And they're gonna call this binary system going into the network. They're gonna call a blockchain, okay? To commit in writing things not to be forgotten, documents, okay? Write down record is going to contain your records, your criminal record, your whatever, everything that involves you, okay? Your verification that you took the vaccination, okay? You know, where you go to school, everything, okay? This is the entering of a new world order. He's trying to fill his belly, okay? But Revelation 12:12 tell you he doesn't have much time. He's going to come down in great wrath, okay? That's why the insurrection is coming, okay? But here, blockchain. We read it again. Blockchain, all right? A system in which a record of transactions made in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies are maintained across several computers that are linked in a peer-to-peer network. Okay, so you know, going to that hive mind madness stuff. Okay, with the Neuralink and all of that. Okay, this is not no game. Okay, we're in these times. All right, so that's how we know the end is near. The end is near. Okay, we're very close. All right, but here going into his enterprise, gonna be disappointed. All right, and call out YAHAWASHI because, man, people have no idea, man. You know, if it wasn't for the mercy of YAHAWASHI, this place would be done. All right, really for the, you know, of course, for the elect's sake, ultimately his name's sake. Job 5:12, I'm gonna close out. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so his hands cannot perform the enterprise. So this devil he's trying to perform his enterprise. Okay, take it the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the fraud is carried headlong. Okay, he takes because again, he's became rich because of the wisdom that the Lord gave him. Okay, but ultimately, this wisdom may be used against him. That's why his thermonuclear missile is going to devour this place. His all stupid internet, all his stupid technology is going in the fire. All right, so with that, those words be edifying. As always, going to give our praise to Abashim Shai, Bashim Kawadash, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole faith of Israel. Shalom.